The next preference dichotomy that we will look at is sensing and intuition. And if you'll notice on the slide now, there's a single tree and a cluster of trees or forest. And this preference is really all about what you notice first. So let's take a look at a couple definitions. The definition for sensing is really all about the five senses. It's how you take in information using what you see, hear, feel. It's really looking at the detail and the specificity. In contrast, if you have a preference for intuition, that's really all about paying attention to and trusting the interrelationships. And this is something that looks at the big picture. So if we think about back to that original slide, we really have on the sensing side the individual tree, and on the intuition side the entire forest. So what are some characteristics of these two preferences? Now you have a list in front of you, and you can begin to see that if you have a preference for sensing, you'll really focus on present and past realities, and you'll appreciate a more practical approach or application. You'll also want facts. You'll want to know what is and what can be confirmed or substantiated. You'll really enjoy perfecting already established skills to a deeper level of perfection. You will take a step-by-step approach, especially when you're doing a new project, and right away I think of assembling a bike or a project. You'll be the one that pulls out the instruction manual or owner's guide. You will value utility and useful approaches that are typically based on well-established guidelines. In contrast, if you have a preference for intuition, you will really look at future possibilities. You'll generally have a more theoretical orientation. You'll look at inspiration. What could be? What are the possibilities? You'll enjoy learning new skills and be challenged by that. And when you're faced with assembling a project, you would probably just simply look at the picture on the box so that you'd use an insight-by-insight approach. You value novelty, the creativity, and imaginative orientation. So now, Jeff and I would like to invite you to view another vignette and take this opportunity to decide, am I sitting on the S or the N side of the dichotomy?